This is it for these two teams. You lose here, you are done. Your TI chances are over. And we got BRAME taking on NIGMA Galaxy in this best of the three. Obviously, NIGMA is the heavy favorites here. The reason they're here, though, they lost to a solid Goon Squad team yesterday. And right now, Shadow Fiend looking pretty strong, as that was a first blood. Mind Control gets taken out. Looks like Marcy dives the tower. That's funny to see that, though. But he will have to run away, of course, and now Mind Control going to take full advantage of this. Sends the trees in on a Nande. Nande, that's a dead Shadow Fiend. So even though Spartan survives, there's nothing he can do to protect his teammate right there, and Mind Control knows it. Shadow Fiend gonna run into Earthshaker over here. Shadow Fiend level 6, but of course no ultimate yet. Not leveling it up. Oh, the TP took too long. GH got greedy. Big reason as to why he's looking pretty successful right now. In fact, they might be getting another one. There's one raise, there's two raise, there's three raises. It's just that you can tell they practiced this before. Mid lane, Marcy unleashes up, the life drain being used, and that's a dead Chen. We got a life drain, we got this Siphon. Mind Control TP's in, and they get the turn kill on a Marcy. Wrapping around, looking for a jump on a Nature's Prophet. There we go, the rebound initiation, dispels backward. Again, this combo is beautiful. All right, we see the synergy coming out right here. However, is it going to come at a cost? Chronosphere is ready. The Requiem used perfect timing from Nande. Going for the turn kill now onto Earthshaker. They'll make that happen. Double kill for the Shadow Fiend. That looked like that was going to be NIGMA setting up for a nice turn kill on the two of them, but the great hidden play from Shadow Fiend, popping the Requiem, putting the fear on, and allowing for the isolation kill. The positioning battle here. RC in front, Shadow Fiend in the back. There's the jump, Sumail on both of them. The signs coming out back in the back lines. The Chronosphere is going to be used on Shadow Fiend. So Miracle was hunting for the Shadow Fiend that whole time. And that's likely going to be dead Shadow Fiend. Maybe not. The life drain keeping him alive for the time being. He's trying to get out of here. He's super fast. He has a haste rune activated, so he's going to survive for the time being. And Pugna will be the target instead. So Pugna sacrifices himself to keep Shadow Fiend alive. Mid lane, oh, that's a Chronosphere. They found Pugna by himself. Okay. They also get Rubik on top of that, so ends up being a double kill. Let's focus on Shadow Fiend hunting at the top lane. Didn't even notice that. Well, that's what NIGMA was open for, the splitting up of BRAME, and I think that's certainly a fault of BRAME big time. Why are they splitting up? I mean, they literally should be as 5, it feels like right now, with this Aegis, with the BKB on Shadow Fiend, with the Ags on Pudge, and just pushing at them. I mean, look at this. Even with the 3 of them, they're intimidating. And they're going to start running down NIGMA. Chronosphere, of course, on cooldown as well, so a big factor. Chen creeps are basically going to be lost here. Oh, jump in. Silence on a Marcy as soon as he jumped into the trees right there. But GH feeling those right clicks, gets taken out. Sumail, a little bit different story. Siphon also healed him up a bit. And with the Exorcism, Requiem going to be canceled by Shadow Fiend. BKB activated by Sumail off to the side. They're going for the kill on a Pudge, but he's going to dismember on Faceless Void. Shadow Fiend making his way over. Faceless Void, good job with the time walk just in time. And Nande keeps trying to cast that Requiem, but Roshan is up. They go for the quick Roshan kill. The trees here, though. Yeah, they need a... Okay, it just died, actually, so now's the time. Oh, well played by BRAME. The patience there. Waiting for the tree to die, and then they go in for it. The Requiem... Oh, it gets bashed! Oh, no! Now he pops. No, he gets stunned again. What is going on? The Chronosphere comes out, and oh, this is backfiring big time. The hook got out. Finally going to pop the Requiem, but the BKB from Miracle, however, no, it's snatched by 11. Pudge picks up the Aegis despite what just happened right there. Holy crap, what a fight right now. Buyback from RC. It is back to a 5 versus 5. Pudge with the Aegis, and NIGMA needs to get out. Oh, that looks so good for NIGMA on turning, the stun timing, the Roshan stun initially. Maybe it was Death Prophet. But it was, anyways, initiation, the Echo Slam jump onto Shadow Fiend. Remember, he doesn't have the Aegis, but the life drain coming out. Help save him. Pudge in the backlines. The Aegis will be used. Nande manning up with that BKB right click, but eventually gets killed off. Pudge coming back up, trying to run out now, but without Shadow Fiend. Instead, but a great item to have nonetheless. Enigma not going to slow things down. They're going to push in. Nande going to get exposed. Oh no, the Silver Edge stealth. That ain't going to work too well. He gets dusted up. The life drain keeping him alive a little bit longer, but the Siphon's also up from Death Prophet, and down goes Shadow Fiend. He's out for a full minute. No buyback even if he wanted to. Meanwhile, the Chronosphere going to be used on the offlane Pudge. Lock him down. Get a double kill for Sumail. NIGMA has officially taken over this game. Nande still not afraid to go on the high ground with the Silver Edge. Opens on a Death Prophet, but to be careful, of course. Miracle. Chronosphere down for 50. As a team, trying to control the wards. 11. He jumps in. Gets the hook on a Faceless Void Dismember. It's going to be stopped pretty quickly, though. BKB Faceless Void. He time walks away, gets to the life pack, and he beats down the Rubik. Rubik buys back immediately. Marcy in the front lines. And that's not where she wants to be anymore. Requiem going to be canceled. Eventually gets casted right there. Marcy's still alive, but does eventually get taken out. Somehow puts the Siphon also on a Shadow Fiend, and Shadow Fiend getting low himself. The crit, so there's the Echo Slam from GH to finish the job. And Pugna's also killed off. 3 are dead for the side of BRAME, and it's likely to be more. They're going to chase into the base because why not? Rubik's going to die, and it's going to be a complete wipe for NIGMA. A little easier to see. Middle tower is about to fall now, or it does fall. Middle racks now exposed. Oh, 1 set of racks remaining. Chronosphere back up, ready to go. Shadow Fiend. Okay, there's an opener. That's going to kill Faceless Void. NIGMA was not ready for the in-your-face Requiem as they're going high ground, so Mike Joe's also killed off, and BRAME buying themselves a little bit of time now. Player smoke. Mind control can join them at any time. Jump, Pudge, he blinks away in time, but Siphon's still up. However, look at the save. The rebound, the shard effect from Marcy to help save his teammate, but now Marcy likely dead. That nullifier coming out. Down he goes. So and there's Roshan. What's going on down here? That's Mind Control getting picked off, so Mind Control dying, but it is going to position BRAME pretty far away from the Roshan pit, and means they can't really defend this. I mean, they know what's happening. They're scanning it out and everything. Pudge is running over. It does have a blink ready. The creep's going to scout him, but he just does not get there in time. And she's on the ground. Miracle will pick up everything. But Faceless Void, he now has the Ag Scepter as a result of that. Pretty good with that time walk. Gonna go in right here. Gets the jump perfectly on a 2. Down goes Marcy. Pudge. And taking a little bit longer, but okay. Well, actually, this time walks away. Doesn't want to finish him off for the time being. In fact, he's going to dismember over here onto the Death Prophet. Shadow Fiend in the front lines. Nullfire's activated on him, though. The silence as well. That Bloodthorn, the life drain, keeping him alive a little bit longer. But Miracle's like, all right, I'll kill you then, Pugna. And Shadow Fiend dead anyways. He's out for 80 seconds. Kill that Nether Ward. Figures, man, whatever. Jumps in, gets the bash. Had Ags on Faceless Void, especially with the shard. It's such a beautiful combo. It really is. So there's the horn for Mega Creeps. And not sure why BRAME isn't just GGing out, but hey, they're going to let it finish the old-fashioned way. Actually destroying the Ancient. Yeah, they're fountain camping you now. There you go. Now they call GG. Well played, NIGMA, though. Mid lane, it is the Death Prophet versus Batrider. In bottom lane, Juggernaut Chen versus the Tiny Viper. Viper, let the poison attack spam begin. Gonna have to deal with that. Undying can do. Actually, Earthspirit needs to be careful. He might be dead here. Throws out the Boulder Smash. And of course, we got the first blood at the bottom lane. Kuroki goes down, thanks to Viper. He's waiting. Needs a couple more hits, you know. There's a heal thrown out. Sumail baited out for the tombstone kill. Gets tossed back in, but that might be to the advantage of NIGMA. So a bit of a misplay there, certainly by Tiny on that timing, and now Tiny's dead. Yeah, that was over ambitious from the Tiny coming out. They needed to do that about 10 seconds ago. And now NIGMA, they're hunting for more. Dust going to be used on Klings. He's exposed. TP coming in from Viper. You got to respect that if you're NIGMA. They are going to start falling back. Batrider in chase. Do you see the magnetize went off, but eventually wearing off right here. Doom's applied to Viper. And now it's NIGMA's turn to respond and go back in. Nande getting low. The Infernal Blade connects. He got a little too close. However, Doom falls, and so does the Death Prophet. So Viper, even doomed up, he is doing work. Wish gets another, and the Doom is not going to kill Viper. He is going to barely stay alive. And Miracle spinning on top now. He already used his Omni Slash. He needs to TP out. He will do so and gets out successfully. This pickup choice. In fact, he's going to skeleton walk down towards the bottom lane because they're hoping for a kill on a Miracle once again. There's coming out of the Invis, the barrage, and down goes Juggernaut. Well played by the supports there. Mind control again caught, and he's just accepting death now. Systematic, can Roshan kill him? No. Wish is going to get credit for the kill. Has the blink, so obviously coming into play. Meanwhile, Tiny tossed back onto the Undying. Pops that Flesh Golem, puts a Tombstone down. Samael, though, TP out, and they did not have a stopper right there. So the lack of crowd control at that point coming into play. But the bottom lane, Klinks, can they save his teammate? No, Klinks caught by himself. Here's the response, though. Batrider lifted up thanks to the Yules. Samael now just going to keep on running or trying to get away, but Batrider says no, no, no. Brings him back in. Hand of God helping heal him up, and so does the Siphon. So Samael with the Exorcism pop as well. This is not the fight you want to take all of a sudden for BRAME. Maybe it still is. Samael still being ran down. They killed Chen. Is it enough damage? It is. Mind control jumps back in, but it wasn't in time. Now GH is in a bad spot. He gets a roll in, but he gets blocked. And GH is also killed off. Double kill for 11. Miracle to take it over and try to finish that Maelstrom. Okay, it looks like he has a Maelstrom being delivered. Opponent's board at least. Mid lane, they catch Undying. Push back. Magnetizes up. Pops that Flesh Golem. No, heals up, and Undying's going to survive. Not only survive, they're setting up a turn. The Gleipnir use Kuroki in trouble. In the midst of it, Earth Spirit already picked off. Tombstone very aggressive in the face. And Batrider with a great initiation catches Miracle as he's spinning with the lasso. The pushback of the Flame Break. He can't do a damn thing. He tried to Omni Slash there, you could tell at the last second. It just wasn't to be, so the catches continue for BRAME. It feels so funky, though, as, oh, hold on, thought, because Doom's actually in trouble now. He does have a BKP, by the way. That might need to be used right here. Supports are coming over. Mind control, gonna respect it, though. Starts falling back for the time being, but speaking of those supports, there's another fight over here. Klings earns put up. He was dusted as well. Viper in a somewhat bad spot. The Exorcism on top. It gets tombed up, and that Viper is certainly dead. Yeah, no chance of getting away at that point, so big kill for NIGMA. And now they're going to hunt for more. Who do they catch? It looks like Spartan down here, but they also got somebody up here. That's the Tiny. Gleipnir. Oh, the barrage on the face of Samael. Samael just melts. That Klings continuing to show off. You got to respect his damage. Batrider, lasso. No, he doesn't have it yet. Omni Slash is bouncing around, gets the kill onto the Undying, but that Tombstone, yeah, Miracle just has to spin away. He has no time to kill it. Has to get the hell on out. As a team, NIGMA retreating. They're away for the Tombstone now, but a beautiful auto attack barrage once again from Kling, set up with the Avalanche. And they do take out the Earth Spirit. At least Juggernaut staying alive for NIGMA, I suppose, but Batrider keeping this intense and chases down the Chen. They are pushing the issue a bit more, and realizing this early advantage that they have, and they're going to get in the free pick right here. Chen simply found. They had vision that whole time. We're going to scan this out, but there's nothing they can do about it. I mean, they're coming over, but yeah, it is just way too late by the time they get there. Kills already happened. The Aegis picked up by Klinks, and now NIGMA, do you stick around? Now they might catch them split up. That could be big. GH combo silenced up on Undying. Undying's not really the best target to go for, though. He has Tombstone as well. Oh, 4-man Avalanche in the backline. The Tombstone's put down, and now NIGMA's forced to fight. Will this work out to their benefit's a question. Doom is applied to Viper. In the midst of this, Cypher's up as well. The Omni Slash on top, and Viper is going to get picked off very quickly. And they also catch the Undying finally. So this is looking decent for NIGMA despite the start. Toss in the air, but mind control's fine. Off to the side, the dust up on Nande. Nande, he's got that Aegis, so you don't want to overcommit for this kill. Now those ghosts are doing some good damage. Nice heals from Sumail, but as soon as he comes down, he's in trouble and he loses 2 teammates nearby. The Siphon's not going to be enough. Down goes the Death Prophet. Batrider jumping back in with all the damage. And he's chasing for more. Why would he stop? Kuroki, Flame Break, pushback. That's another kill. 4 are dead. It's just the Doom trying to survive. Can he actually make it out of here? The toss in, the poor man's Blink Dagger. No lasso, but they're actually gonna kill this Doom. Wow. Oh my gosh. They chase him all the way to the base. Doom jumps in, the initiation on Undying, gonna doom up the Viper. That's his prime target. They kill Undying off the bat. No tombstone put down. That is a pretty big deal. Nande, that's what we're talking about. Did he get too far ahead? It looks like it. Dust it up, the heal's on up, and he's gonna die. The Aegis will be activated. Do they have the follow-up? Meanwhile, the Doom on Viper has ward off. Viper's hiding. Now he's coming back in. Can he save his teammate? The Omni-Side's bouncing with a lot of creature by as well, but no, a lot of it on Clinks. And Clinks is going to end up dropping. He's out for 70 seconds. The Glyper used just before, but it's not enough to save him. The chase continues up here. Tiny, he will be able to blink in time. GH continuing to go forward, though, but right into the trap. That is the Tiny combo, so GH essentially feeding himself at the end right there. Not even sure who that was, to be honest. That looks like, oh, that might have been Clink, so he blinked away in time. So that was pretty clutch. Meanwhile, Omni-Slash onto Undying by himself. Went a little too aggressive right there and gets killed. So good decision by Miracle, but, well, maybe not. I guess the last lap going the way of BRAME. Both do have buyback if they find it necessary. Viper, meanwhile, Doom does have his ultimate, but he chooses not to use it. But they will still get the kill. So it proves to be worthy for Michael to hold that. So he still has it to use. Wish, that Magnetize. Eventually going to be wearing off soon, but it's been ticking this whole time. The chase continues. Sumail, lift up. Do they doom him? Oh, he's going to hold his Doom still. Meanwhile, the barrage from a distance. Tiny's getting low. There's a Doom finally being activated. Using it on a Clinks. That's why he was holding it. He wanted to use it on Clinks, and he gets him in the end. So Clinks is picked off. And a Wish. Not a lot of life to work with, so has to be careful about going back in here. God, the reaction of these players sometimes is just intense. And that's going to be a kill. Wow. Not only does he escape the jump, but he blinks. Trying to farm that. Oh, who did they catch up here? Looks like they caught the Undying again, although he got the tombstone down. So uphill for mind control. That's a bad spot. He's going to have to pop the BKB. I mean, he might just have to TP out of this. Not sure. I guess he has a blink in 1 second. So never mind. Anyways, Roshan being attempted by BRAME. They're actually trying to take it from NIGMA. First a shot. I mean, it's died fast. That's going to be a dead Roshan. Pop the tombstone, and it's killed. Mind control. He couldn't get nearly close enough to the Aegis. Going to be picked up by Clinks. Miracle charge again. Yield's done up. Here we go with Earth Spirit, though, with that BKB. The Magnetize applied. In the midst of it, Death Prophet, they kill the tombstone. You're just going to cut the creep wave. But what is this about? The jump in, and that's a dead Juggernaut. Oh, my gosh. Top tower falls. Tiny in no man's land, though. I was trying to scout out what's going on over here, and likely is dead. Clinks nearby. Oh, Clinks has to be careful. Get too cocky about this, but Wish, he gets a lasso, and with Juggernaut still dead, they're feeling pretty good about their chances right here, and they should. Doom is just going to melt as well. Double kill for Nande. I said he's got to be careful. Now, he had his teammates nearby. He knew exactly what he's doing. Speaking of AC, Death Prophet is going to go that direction now himself. Of course, making use of that plate mail. Got some kind of catch over here, though, and that being Spartan, but the push onto the high ground, that's awkward. Gets pushed on over, and he's still alive. Pops his Flesh Golem. Puts the tombstone down on the cliff and says, let's go. Rip heals himself, backlines. GH gets in, though, catches Clinks back here. So Spartan dead. Clinks having to fight this. Puts the auto text, but the Doom's up. Doom's up on the Clinks. They want to run him down. Is it going to be enough for the kill? He does not have the Aegis anymore, remember. The Siphon's up as well. Sumail doing what he can. The Crypts are, meanwhile, to the right. The Omni-Side's bouncing around. The Doom's still up on Clinks, and it is going to be enough. He's out for 90-plus seconds. He has buyback. Miracle going to TP out with that spin. If NIGMA, with the smoke, if they can get a jump and a catch, they certainly can now come back into this game. But a smoke play from BRAME in response. Here we go. GH rolls in pretty far. Roshan's up, they know this. GH in the backlines hunting for that Clinks. Miracle going to be spinning. Toss the tombstone up here. Sumail's tossing the high ground, though, in a bad spot. Buyback immediately from GH as it got picked up, but the Omni-Slash all on top of Viper. It bounces over to the Undying. Not going to kill him initially. Finally kills him with the auto attacks. But meanwhile, where's Klinkster in all this? He finally is going to open on a Kuroki. Gets his free kill, but the Viper not doomed up. Doom's still holding that for the Klinks, trying to finish Viper, but he can't. He's going for Klinks, but his Klinks is being protected with the Lotus Orb. The buybacks continue, this time from Doom, but Juggernaut's staying dead, and Sumail's been on the high ground this whole time. As the Death Prophet, he's going to end up going down, and it looks like BRAME could have just done it. They're going to kill Roshan. They're not 100% giving up. Undying is going to be picked. One last stand for the side of NIGMA. Mind control. Falls in the mist, though. You see Miracle having to run. Another spin in 5 seconds. Omni-Slash in 6. Gonna get that spin off in time. Tiny. Ghost Scepter helping to keep him alive. Miracle heads back to the base. Heal on up. GH not gonna live. Death Prophet kind of keeping them distracted. Here comes Miracle running back in. Trying to go for the Omni-Slash. Look at Wish. He's just taunting them at this point. Literally taunting. And Barrage opening from Nande kills off Chen. There's a spin from Miracle. He's got Omni. Might as well use it. And there's just too many targets. As well as a Ghost Scepter. That should officially do it. Triple kill for Nande. I mean, Juggernaut buys back, so, I mean, hold that thought, because actually, NIGMA's still not giving up just yet. Sumail's gonna live. Miracle trying to kill Klinks, can't even do that, finally does. But he's coming right back up, of course. I think it's just the overtime phase that we're in now. As I don't even know what this is about. But he is gonna die, and he's dead for another 100 seconds, so there you go. NIGMA saying, all right, I think it's actually over. GG well played. Game number 3.
The battle begins. Under attack. bottom tower is under attack.
最大概率是年轻人的操作。
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures. Dire are scared. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.